Okay. Lovely.
Okay, good morning. Morning house, morning traders. Wherever you are hearing us from, Lagos, Abuja, Ibadan, Port Harcourt, Kano, Osogbo, Akure, Abeokuta, Ijebu-Ode, Enugu, Uyo, people in the house, you guys are welcome. I can see some handsome faces like Julius Nwokama. Is it Nwokama? And also you too. So, I can see you guys. Your faces are shining and shining. I hope that it is because of Pips, right? That you're hunting this morning. Nwokama, what's up, Julius? What's going on? Your face is bright. Can you hear me? If you can hear me, Nwokama, you can just type yes. And while you're typing yes, I'll just quickly jump into this part. Oh, sorry, not this one. Share. I think it should be this one. Okay, so we are in now, and then I'll start. Okay, I'm gonna start. So this is my bear, playing chat, no chat on board. So you are the one that will suggest what I'm going to take this morning. Okay, what you want me to look at, I'll look at it. And while you are typing your yes and good morning, I want to know where you are typing from. Okay, so Chinedu Osagi, which location are you? Oyo, Ijebu-Ode, Asaba. Whoa, Asaba. It's actually been longer I've been to Asaba already, right? So, but don't worry, guys. One of these days, I will organize a kind of like an advanced class. I hope all of you be there, okay? Because I want to see all of you. So, which location are you this morning, people? Ijebu-Ode, PH, Lagos, Asaba, Osogbo. We have a lot of Asaba people in the house. Ondo, wow. Well, I've never been to Ondo town, but I've been to Ondo State severally. So, one of these days, Ondo town, expect me. It's a beautiful city, so I'll come around. The location is Lagos. Currently analyze Japanese yen. Wow. So A1, you said Japanese yen. Well, I will look at Japanese yen. I think I'm on the trade of Japanese yen since last Monday. This is a trade we took on Monday. I've not closed mine. They are still running. And currently they're on 36,000 profit. Remember, this account is just for me to just play with. Okay. So if I like now, I can collect all this profit. For example, now, if I collect this 17,000 naira, we can use it to buy, breakfast this morning. Can, eat shawarma or something, maybe in the evening. All right. So location, 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 location. All right. Location, that's where you're typing from. Don't worry. I will look at what you want me to look at. Somebody just said Euro USD. That's it for me. So I'll look at Euro USD, okay? I'll look at Japanese MPS. But somebody already suggested Japanese MPS, so I'm going to start with that. But even before I start with all those charts, symbols and all that, let's look at what the market have for us today through our Forex Factory and of course this week. So what I have here is, let me just zoom it a little bit so that you can see it well. is I think tomorrow is going to be a big day. That's the way I see it. Okay, Tuesday, 20th August is a big day. So be prepared to make money. What time? 1:30 in the afternoon. What event? CPI, Consumer Price Index for Canada. Now, anytime these three CPI comes out, market normally respond, a lot. Okay, so it should be like minimum 50 pips movement. Minimum 50 pips movement. Now, if you price move 50, if your short price will move 50 pips, and you only target like 30 pips, you should be able to get something. Now, on a standard volume, 30 pips is $300. Okay. Now, $300 in Nigerian Naira now is close to 500,000. Close to 500,000, which means that you can actually make 500,000 tomorrow afternoon by 1:30 if you have up to like, say, 1 million in your account and you prepare to trade one standard volume on USD card. USD card, I insist, USD card, USD card. United States dollar, Canadian dollar, USD card. So if you are prepared to make 500,000 on Tuesday is a very beautiful day. Okay, maybe I've never made 500,000 since you have been trading. Today, I'm sorry, tomorrow is your day. 1:30 in the afternoon. And then you should have made that money by maybe 1:32 p.m. Within 2 minutes, you should make 500,000. News break by 1:30, you place trade, buy or sell, depending on the direction of the market. And of course, you make 500,000, you close your trade, the week is done. Any of us listening to me now can manage. Nigeria is, it's what it is, but 500,000 is manageable with a standard volume. So 1 million should be able to do it. Now, what about if I have 500,000? Can't I trade it? Yes, you can, because of course, remember, if you phone 500,000, rally gives you like maybe 100% bonus, 80% bonus, 75% bonus. Your money should be close to 1 million with your 500,000, your own money, rally own money, maybe 500,000 or so. Total money in your account, 1 million. You should be able to place a standard volume. So tomorrow, 1:30, let's expect that. I'm going to trade it too. Okay, so I also need like 500K tomorrow. It's not as if it's big, but if I enter filling station and I fill my tank, okay, I will still have change from 500,000. Then if I go to the market, no matter how costly food item is, I should still be able to, do something with 500,000. All right. So at least you should be able to at least do something. Now let's go to Wednesday. The only thing we have for Wednesday is 7 p.m. tomorrow, FOMC minute. So you may not want to wait for that. So you trade technical tomorrow. Sorry, on Wednesday, take technical. Tuesday, you trade fundamental. Now, Thursday, about by 8 o'clock in the morning, I expect it to be with your laptop because by 8:15 a.m., Euro USD should move. Okay, because there's French flash manufacturing, and of course, 8:30 for Germany, and of course, generally flash manufacturing PMI. Okay, and of course, for 9:30, pound also flash manufacturing PMI. Now, PMI stands for Purchasing Managers Index. So for people that will say, oh, what is PMI? Now, let's go to Friday very fast. So Friday, there's not too much, but then 1:30, call retail is for Canadian dollar, and of course 3 p.m. USD. Federal Chairman Jerome Powell will be speaking that time, and of course by 8 that's 8 p.m. on Friday. I don't think anybody wants to trade that, but of course the governor of the Bank of England will also be talking, the person of Bailey. Now let's really go back to Tuesday. Okay, Tuesday. Today is 19th, so there's not much. So don't bother about today. Technical is what we'll be looking at, which is what we'll be looking at now. But Tuesday, tomorrow, don't forget 1:30. It's going to be something. Now, let me just quickly expand this folder to see what this CPI will mean or may mean for Canadian dollar. And the last time we had it was around July 16th, and it was negative for CAD. So we can look at what the charts read. That's how to actually check all these things, okay? So you see July 16 there, you check, since it was negative for CAD, where did the price go? That's your assignment this morning, the first assignment. So you go to USD CAD, you check what the price did when it was negative. And of course, June 25, you also check what the price did when it was positive, and May 21. Just look at these three, what the price did when it was neutral. So you look at those three, and of course, you should have a sound judgment as to what the price should do tomorrow afternoon, 1:30 p.m. Now, tomorrow is still far, okay? It's the future. Let's talk about now. So now, there's no event, which is okay. There's no event for now. which is fine. But we can still do something, at least trade technical. So let me quickly enable my page. That's the chat page. And of course, we can look at what we will look at. So somebody already suggested, like I said before, Japanese yen-PS. So we're going to start with USD JPY, right? Somebody is already asking, can he buy USJPY? He's asking for my opinion. Well, it's not my opinion, it's what we'll be looking at together this morning. So let me, first of all, show all, then click on here and pick a chart from the list that I'll start with. United States dollar, and Japanese yen. So based on what the person was asking me, and if you look at what I have on the screen, you see that the price is doing something like this. Now, when the price does this, okay, the price has been moving a little bit of higher high, higher low. Let me come around here and say this was a low, right? Then this was also a low, right? And of course, this was also a low, right? Sorry. This was also a low, isn't it? And of course, this one, and even this one. But now, there's a new low, right? So, the price broke the first rule of engagement on an uptrend. Okay, the first time it made a new low. So, but then that's not enough for you to say, oh, the price is going down. It may not be enough. So you may need further proof to ascertain whether this price is going down. This is 1 hour chart. Let's look at what the H4 is saying. On the H4 front, almost the same thing. So we're going to go with a lot of indicators now to check what the price will likely do, going forward. So let's go to the first template that we'll be looking at, which should be breakout strategy. Okay, let's look at this. So based on what this one is saying, the price has deprived the price, or kind of disobey the rule of engagement, like I said already. So if we were to buy, this would have been our entry point for a buy. Okay, would have bought around here. Okay, if I was to buy, I would have bought around that place, which means that by now I would have hit stop loss. Okay, by now my stop loss would have been below this hammer. Okay, so I would have hit stop loss. That's if I bought on top of that zone, which is the entry point. Okay, based on what this strategy says, that is the entry point for a buy. So my trade would have hit stop loss. But then I bought earlier. You can see the trade running. I bought quite earlier. So that's why I still have trading profit. But I can, of course, close it so that we can look at what is important. Let me just close that trade. Okay, so that trade is closed, so we can look at what is important now. So no trade is influencing us. We are starting a clean slate with Japanese yen. Now, based on what this price is saying, there's a sudden drop in price up to this level of 4 hours. Now, based on this information, this strategy that you're looking at on the screen, these two moving average lines, does not say anything. It does not say sell. It does not say buy. So we go with another strategy. Of course, we can go with stochastic. Based on what the stochastic is saying, or wait, before I even look at stochastic, let me look at what the Bollinger Band is saying. Let me delete indicator list and delete stochastic from this list. I want to see what the Bollinger Band alone is saying. So based on what the Bollinger Band is saying, there is no trade for now. Okay, because the price just touched the lower part and it has not given us any bullish engulfing bar this time frame. But what about if we check 1 hour? What is it saying? On the 1 hour front, well, there's this outside and inside, but it's not also a bullish engulfing. So it is not yet a buy time. Okay, we need to see a clear signal for a buy. Now, therefore, let's finally go to the stochastic itself, and then delete Bollinger Band this time around and stick with stochastic alone. So based on what this information is saying, the price has been going up, okay? But now there's a sudden drop in price. Okay, let's look at H4. This one is not seeing anything. What about the H4 front? Well, for the H4 front, it might just be a time for us to place a buy. But we'll need for this candle to close, right? Do we need for this candle to close? When is it closing? It starts by 8 o'clock. Server time now is 9 o'clock. Wow. Okay, so based on this information, I think we should just buy. Based on this information that is on the screen, the blue line is already crossing on the stochastic front. The blue line is already crossing the red, and it's in the territory that is in the buy territory. This is buy territory for buyers, and this is the territory for sellers. Okay, this seller territory. So this one is in the buy zone now, and the stochastic is already crossing. Now, let's look at some facts. Okay, let's zoom in a little bit and check. Let me delete this green. We don't need them. It's not now. Okay, so let's look at what is true. It is true that there is a kind of like, let's use a trend line. It's true that the price did this object properties ray short. The price did this, right? The price is having a higher low, right? You do this so that you can understand what I'm trying to say. There's a low there, and then there's another low right now. Oh, sorry. I don't need this one. Just need, sorry. Okay, let me use this one. There's another low now. Need. Okay, so we join the lows, and of course, we can see clearly that the lows are getting higher. Now, let's look at the same period that we draw the low. Let's look at what happened to the indicator. So from here to where now? To here. Let's look at what the indicator is saying. The indicator is saying that there's a low here, so we join into this one. Based on what I just drawn now, it is obvious that these lows tend a little bit down, okay? So there's clearly a divergence. There's clearly a divergence. So if you ask me, I will not sell USDJPY. I would rather buy it. Based on this information that we have on the screen. Now, if you have a contrary opinion to what I just did now, you might just say it, okay? Because this is a trend strategy. This, this oscillator is actually trying to confirm a trend, okay? So based on the information I have now, and based on this analysis, USDJPY should be a buy, okay? But shall we buy? Like, shall we buy instantly? Based on what this time frame is saying, 4 hours really, we shouldn't place an instant buy. We should actually wait a little bit. Why? Because this candle has not really closed, okay? This white candle, okay? I can change it to red though, for some people that may say, oh, why is your candle different from our own? Let me just quickly change it. Bull candle, green. Bear candle, red, okay? So based on what we have now on the screen, you can see that there's a green candle currently forming. It has not closed. I think it will take 4 hours to close, okay? And currently it's on the second hour, okay? And if I want to even insert a countdown to the timer so that we can know when the candle will close, let's go to custom. Then we go straight to candlestick C, 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 A, B, C. Wait, what is this? You mean I don't have timer on this list? That's serious. Candlestick timer or candle. Wow. I don't know that. I don't know how this thing removed from my laptop, but I thought I have it. Anyway, there's an indicator. I wanted to restart an indicator on the screen that will tell me exactly when this candle will close. Okay, but unfortunately, I can't find it on this particular, MetaTrader 4. But of course, maybe I'll check MT5 to see if I have it there. So it would have told me when this candle green will close. But for now, for the USDJPY, let us wait. All of you now, all of you, no exception. You wait for this candle to close. 4 hours. If you're on a phone, put it on H4, USDJPY. Now, wait for the candle to close. Once it closes and it closes green, like green, it closes this green, place a buy. Don't worry, you will make money, guaranteed. Okay. Now, that's for USDJPY. Now, somebody's already asking some questions. I'm picking from the question comment section. How is the dollar index affecting Japanese yen and other thing? Well, I don't know because I don't analyze, I don't compare. Okay, so I just do technical based on what the candle is saying with the indicator. I pick my trade, whether buy or sell. Okay. Somebody said the thing is there. I should check. I thought I checked under this. Oh, okay, it's true. It's there. And I didn't see it. Thank you very much for calling my notification to that. Okay, so let's do okay. And of course, let me change the direction to the upside. And the timer, I just change this one to 1. Of course, I'll do okay. So this candle will close in, based on what I have now, It should close in about 158 minutes. That's like 2 hours plus. Okay. Right. And of course, the spread here is 1.3 pips. That's the advantage of this indicator. Tells me the spread on the instrument very cheap spread, 1.3 pips. Okay. And of course, the time the candle will close about 158 minutes, which is a little bit above 2 hours. All right. So let's go to the next item on the list. Let me check your comment section. And then, of course, I can look at it. So, Coach, I saw candle time spread. Yes, of course. That's it. That's what I mean. Okay. So, does it have to be bullish engulfing? No. Elijah, it doesn't have to be bullish engulfing. It just have to be bullish. Okay. As long as the candle is green, you can place a buy. It means that the price met a support. Okay. And of course, it bounces back and close green. Okay. So, let's go to comment. I'm looking at the comments. If I see important ones, I'll read it. Could an RSI divergence predicted this drop? No, I don't use RSI divergence. I use stochastic, and of course, I visibly see my divergence. Can we buy USD right now, please? The answer is no. Said wait. Okay, if you don't mind, if you don't have money, don't kill yourself tomorrow. It's another day. Okay, please on a sell trade on USD at 1.29 and 1.29. I don't know what you're saying. What about that? Don't have up to 500, and you trade small lot now. If you know your money is not up to 500, you trade small volume. Okay, gold. Okay, I'll look at gold. Somebody suggested Euro USD. I'll look at it. Okay, so let's go to Euro USD very fast. Okay, Euro USD very fast. Euro USD very fast. Okay, let's go to Euro USD now. That's the second thing we'll be looking at today, Euro USD. Now for Euro USD front, I have a buy, but I think I'll be closing my trade now. That's this morning. Let me start with Bollinger Band. Okay, this is a different strategy altogether. Very, very interesting strategy. But of course, let me go to the number one. Where is it now? Number one. Normal Bollinger Band. Okay, so based on what this one is saying, I should be on a buy. As if I have a buy, I should hold it. That's what this one is saying. It does not ask me to sell. But let me look at the candles clearly and see what it is saying. Well, I'm beginning to see some sellers, managing to peep into the market to see if they can drop the price. For example, here is a seller's, move, and here another one. So, let's see if sellers are ready to actually kick in and come around. But of course, the buyers are still very strong. So let's look at H4 front. What's the H4 saying? Well, for the H4, there's nothing much. It's just that if this one closed in red, okay, for these 4 hours now, if it closes in red, that's this one with arrow. If it closes like so, and of course in red, it may mean a lot to this chart. It may mean that the price will drop. Okay? It may mean that. Okay, so but because it's currently like a tumbling candle, like a spinning bar. If you close this form and like this, it would mean that the price wants to drop. But for now, buyers are still very strong on this market. So let's wait for it to actually materialize. Let's look at D1. For the D1 also, the price is still doing what it is. And of course, I think it's just waiting for the news. But if you have a buy, you might still hold it. Like here, I still have a buy. What I can do now is to just hold it a little bit with my trailing stop. Okay. Let me just come around here and stick. Okay, let me just come to this low and stay. So let me stay here and secure at least 7,299 naira. And while I actually wait for the price to push up a little bit, if you can give me like, let me just see if you can give me like maybe 50 pips or more. Let's see, this is about 67, 100 pips. It has already done 100 pips for me. Wow. Okay, so let me go to maybe 140 pips. Let me go to here and stop. So if you give me 140 pips, I'll collect it. And if you stop at, say, stop loss, that's 46 pips, I also manage that one. So whatever the case may be on this trade now, that's currently running on my screen, there's either I win or I win, so I cannot lose. Now let's go to analysis proper now. Let's start with, since we didn't see anything with Bollinger Band, we'll go to another strategy and check. Let me check with this indicator. I've not used it for a while. Now, this indicator is actually called hybrid, and it's very good. Very, very good. Okay, I actually use it with divergence. Okay, I use it with what? Divergence. So if I see, good morning. If I see, for example, if I see the indicator is making higher high, and the price is also making higher high. What I mean by this is that this price is still very good with the uptrend on the D1 front. There's a high here, okay, and of course there's another high there, and at the same period the indicator is making higher high. You can see high and another high. Oh, this one. So it means that the price is still very good with the uptrend. Let's switch to H4 and check. What is H4 saying? Okay, so the price is making higher high, but the indicator is making higher low. Sorry, lower high. So it means that the price is tired on H4. What about H1? Finally, the indicator is also making lower high while the price is making higher high. Okay, so what do we do then? It means that the indicator is already calling for a sell. Sell. Even though the price has already responded, but the price will eventually respond. I want to believe that that's on the H1 front. So what we can do then is to go around with, for example, this, and check with this indicator to see when the price will go and form a bearish engulfing candle around it. Let me come here and pick this one. Okay, when is price going to do that? That's on the 1 hour, which is very far. So we go to 15 minutes to check. Okay, with the 15 minutes time frame, there's so what we can do is on the 15 minutes front, if you want to sell early, you go to 15 minutes on this Euro USD and go and wait for the price to form a bearish engulfing bar around this moving average. If it does that, you will sell, and of course you will make money. That's for Euro USD. So if you are not on a buy already on Euro USD, don't buy. The price is going up, but the price can turn technically. So don't jump into a buy if you are not on a buy already. Okay, but wait for a signal that turns down for a sell, and then you can, of course, you can sell. Now, also, the reason why I want to subscribe for a sell is that in life, nothing lasts forever. You can see that the price has been going up. Okay, where it is going is not far. This is the maximum or the peak, okay, of this move. Okay, even if you move and move, it will not cross this path. That's the way price works. Okay, it will hit a resistance, and of course, it will be a doom, and of course, the price will crash. Okay, so don't jump into a buy if you are not prepared to actually wait for it to come back down or to go back up if you feel you. Okay, so that's Euro USD. Let's look at the comment section. Look at what the people want me to look at. Somebody suggested USD card. Okay, I'll look at it. And of course, if I'm actually interested in the USD card, I've placed some buy trade on it, but the trade has not come to profit. Okay, I've placed some buy trades that has not come to profit. So I'm interested in this USD card today. So let me look at the Bollinger Band first of all, with this one. I want to see if the price is ready to turn. Well, yes. So I think for this USD card, I'll place a buy. For this one, it's clear on the 1 hour that the price wants to go up. How do I know? Let's check. If you look at this arrow, I'm going to pick arrow up. Look at this candle. Let me do it like this. Can you see this candle that I put arrow on? Please, if you can see the candle, type yes. Okay, if you can see the candle that I put arrow on, type yes. Good. That candle suggests that the price will turn around and go up. That's what the candle is saying. Okay, it's kind of like, I don't know how to call it. It's just that the leg is not long, but that's the information the candle is passing across, that the price will go up. So on this one, and for the first time today, I'm going to place a buy instantly. And for this one, I can even increase my lot to 0.1 because I'm very sure of it. So, sorry, 0.1, yes, that's a mini lot. So I'm going to place a buy. Now, if you're interested in trading USD card today, you can as well join this one and place a buy. So I believe that the price will push up. So I believe so. Now, if you ask me, where should the stop loss be for this trade? Well, the stop loss should be below the arrow, right? It should be, because that's the candle that suggests that the price will go up. So we're going to put the stop loss below the arrow. Okay, let me click on the trade and drag my stop loss down below the arrow. That's my stop loss. Where should my take profit be? It should be up. Okay, somewhere up. You can push as much as this level, and of course you can stop. So for the USD card front, I'm on a buy already. So, and of course I already put my take profit and stop loss. So put your take profit at around, maybe from, you can use any price from 1.3687 as your take profit. and the way up. And of course, you can use a stop loss from maybe 1.365 thereabouts. Okay, that's where my stop loss is. Okay, that's the area. So you can use this one for your stop loss. Any question on USD CAD? Anybody? Any question on USD CAD? Now, for me to, I've already placed my buy, okay, based on what the price is saying around the bands. Let me see if I can use another strategy to check what the price is doing. Say, for example, I use back crossing. Oh, sorry, I don't want to use this one yet. Let me look at back crossing on H4. Okay, so it did kind of like, it gave a signal for itself, but I think the signal is fired. Okay, so let's go to this hybrid and check. On the hybrid front, look at it. The price is doing, there's a convergence on the hybrid front. The price is doing lower low, right? That's what the price was doing. But the indicator was doing higher low. Can you see it? That's what we call convergence. Now, for me, if you're going to be using this kind of indicator for this kind of trade, you only please buy when you see blue. Can you see? So for the convergence, if you want to trade this, if you want to use this indicator as a convergence strategy, you will place buy when you see blue. But me, I've not seen blue yet, and I've already placed in buy because of course you can see like this place now. What I mean is, if you look at this place when the price was doing that, okay, so eventually you have a blue around this place. Can you see? You have a blue around this place. You have a blue around this place. That's when the blue came up. But that aside, before then, the price was doing lower low. Can you see? Lower low. While the indicator was doing higher low. Eventually it turns blue. And of course, if you bought, you would have made money. So the same situation is repeating itself now. It's just that me, I'm jumping gun. Remember, I'm in a hurry to place trade. So I already placed it. So eventually this indicator will turn blue. Okay. I expect all of you to have this indicator on your screen. I expect so. Okay, but if you don't have it, you can ask your manager, and of course, they get it across to you. It's actually what we give for free. It's actually 100% free. It's part of the indicator when you were joining Rally and we promise you software. It's part of the software we promise. Okay, it's just that, I have too many indicators to work with, so I choose the one I want at will. All right, of course, but I know how to use them. That's the advantage for me. So I think I'm with a buy on USD CAD today, at least today, or until tomorrow, Seth, when the news will come out. Okay, so a lot of people are asking what's the Imofin discipline. I think they are seeing it for the first time. It's actually called hybrid and it's free and it's part of the package we gave you guys. Can I use 1 hour to buy the USD card? Well, I don't know what you want to use, but I know that you can place a trade. Placing the trade has nothing to do with the time frame you are looking at, sir. Good morning, sir. Please, may I suggest you do some strategy training for some of us here on Monday instead of this mention of buy and sell? What do you mean by Hafiz, what is the question? Can you suggest you do some strategy training for some of us here instead of this mention of buy, sell? Well, this is a strategy training also. And of course, I'm trying my best to at least, even if it is analysis and kind of like what the price will do or will likely do, it's still part of the strategy. So there's a different strategy for different people and people understand it differently. Okay, so, but I think you should just, stick with what we are doing here. There's a reason for everything. There's a reason for what we do. Okay, so don't come and bamboozle us with your idea. Maybe there's always strategy. Anyway, I'm not trying to talk it down. There's always strategy for people, and we announce it. Okay, when we want to have a strategy class, we announce it. So I think one is coming up tomorrow. I think so, but it's VIP. Okay, are you a VIP? If you're not a VIP, you'll not get that message. But if you're a VIP, yes, of course, you get it. Now, USDCHF, I'll look at it. Please check gold. I'll try. I'm on the sell since morning. Or what is this? I give you whatever. So I think I'm done with USD card, right? I think so. And of course, I expect some of if you have taken a trade on USD card, let me see, type yes. For those people that have taken a trade on USD card, say yes, I've taken it. If you have taken a trade on USD card, say yes. Good. Okay, so we have enough people that are actually with me on this USD card. Now, good. Now let's go to, thank you very much, everybody that took yes. Now let's go to another strategy. Another strategy on this one to check what the price is doing. I think we can go with the stochastic finally to check. So for the stochastic also, yeah, I think we are good. I think so. I want to believe so. Okay, I think we are good. Yeah, we are. Okay, so we'll stick with the buy, all right? And of course, when it goes into profit, we close our trade and we move on. Now let's go to another strategy, sorry, another chart that I can look at this morning based on popular demand. Somebody want me to look at, I think gold, I think so. Precious metal gold. Lest I forget. So for the gold front, the gold price has really been very, very, very bullish. Okay, so let's start with a plain, kind of like a crossing. Let's start with bar crossing. And of course, we go with D1. Okay, so on the D1 front, there's nothing special here. On the W1 front, let me check. There's nothing special here. Okay, it did kind of a morning star, and then it moved. Right, oh, if I had seen this since around September last year, I would have made money. That's a lot of money. That's a very big signal there. Morning star around the for those people that understand this one, it's something. Now let's go to H4. Okay, H4 and check. H4, well, nothing. So let me go back to another strategy very fast. Let's start with this hybrid, since people are already beginning to like it. This one is not seeing anything. It's not seeing anything. So we go to another strategy to check. I'm on H4. I didn't forget that. So we go to, say, this one. I've not seen anything that I can use to trade gold. So I don't have any trade on gold. I do not have any trade on gold. But finally, let me use Bollinger Band. Let me see if there's something there. Okay, Bollinger Band. Where is it now? This one. Oh, okay. With this one, there's a trade though. With the Bollinger Band, there's a trade. There's a signal for a sell. Now, why? Because there's a bearish engulfing bar around the band. Bearish engulfing bar. This is what we call hybrid strategy. Sorry, this is what we call mean reversion. So this price is most likely going to reverse. Okay, on this time frame, most likely. So if you are going to trade this one, you put stop loss. Okay, put your stop loss above the arrow. Of course, you can click on sell. This one is a sell signal that it brought. It brought a sell signal. Okay, so but is it confirmed? Let's find out. It's not confirmed yet, though. What I mean by confirmation is the price needs to cross this low. Let me click on here and do this. The price needs to cross below this low. So instead of clicking on sell, let's do sell stop. Instead of direct sell, let us do sell stop. I'm going to use horizontal line for this one. Okay, so let's do sell stop below this value, 24.95. I think we can just go with this one. Let's do sell stop below 24.95. So I'm going to do new order instead of instant sell. I want to be careful with gold. Okay, I'll change my lot size to smaller lot because gold is very somehow very stupid. Okay, and of course I'll click on pending order. Follow me, then I'll pick sell stop. Now I'm picking sell stop because the price has not broken below the low of the candle with arrow. I need a break below it. So I'm going to pick a price, I think from 24.90 to 2494. No, not 94. Okay, let's do maybe 92. Let me check. Okay, 2493 is fine. 2493 is fine. 2493. 2493. So I'm on a sell stop on at 2493. And of course, I've placed my trade. Sell stop. So I'm going to delete this now. So I have a sell stop around 2493. Let me just shift it a little bit to this level. I've just shifted it a little bit. So you can see the way my sell stop is sitting. And of course, my stop loss for this trade should be around, let me use crosshair to check, around this value, 25, maybe 25.12. Okay, I can just use 25.12 for my stop loss. 25.12. And of course, I'll click on modify. Then what about take profit? It could be anything. Take profit could be anything. It could be 24.75 or 24.65. Let's say 24.65. I can change it at will. Remember that. I can change it at will, 24.65. I'll click on modify. Remember, I can change it at will. And of course, I can write expiry also. If this trade does not trigger today, I could just close the trade, right? So if it doesn't trigger today by 8 p.m., that will be 20, that will be 2000. That will be 2000. Or maybe 8:45, 20:45. That's 8:45 p.m. Delete this trade setup. So what I've just done, everybody, on gold, is that I check with my, I have different strategies, like I said. I check with a lot of them. Eventually, I found favor. Oh, sorry. I found out that Bollinger Band gave me a signal. Remember I checked with various ones, but none of them gave me something. But Bollinger Band gave us something. So Bollinger Band says or predicted that the price could just drop based on the bearish engulfing bar around the upper band. Okay, because of that, we decided to go with a sell. But because this candle, can you see? After it's very funny, really. Oh, sorry, everybody. After this bearish engulfing, I expected to see a bearish bar, but it came back with a bullish bar, which is very somehow. Gold is very stubborn. So eventually, and then it's currently forming a bullish bar. I don't want to jump into it. I don't want to assume. So I want the price to break below the low of this bar. That's being careful with my trade. So that's why I decided to just do sell stop below the low of this bar with arrow. So that's what everybody should do. Look for that bar on your 4 hours chart. Trade sell stop below the low of that bar and put your stop loss above the high, and you take profit somewhere below, way below, and of course wait for the price to kick in and start today. If it doesn't, by 8 p.m. you can write for it to delete your trade, and of course you'll be fine. I think this explanation is clear on gold. Let me check. Somebody says stupid gold. Modesta. Let me check comment section to see if people understand. Okay. Please, if you understand this analysis on gold, say yes. If you love it, give it a thumb up. You can say, I love it. I would like it. When I see people say, I love it, I like it. All right? Okay. I've done, good. Have showed me fire. Good. A lot of people love it. Wow. So that's how you analyze. See, even if I'm not here, right? Even if anybody in rally is not there, you can actually be an analyst, right? It's not difficult. It's just for you to just understand how this price moves, understand the sentiment of the market, and of course, you'll be good to go. What are the parameters of the Bollinger? Default, Adebayo, additional. Just default. You don't need to change any parameter on the Bollinger Band, right? You don't need to change it. Okay, you don't need to change it. Now, some people are suggesting GBP/USD. Somebody mentioned USD/JPY that we have done since yesterday. We don't need to visit that one again. US30, we'll look at it. GBP/USD. Okay, so let's go to GBP/USD. Then we'll go to US30 finally. Before I even go there, let me go to US30 and open it. Somebody suggested it already, so I should look at US30. Now, while I look at US30, I want all of you to know that whatever analysis I do on US30 will be the same analysis for US100, will be the same analysis for US500. You can check it out. This US100, you can see that they are the same thing. Oh, this thing ran away from me. I had buy limit. And of course, if you look at US500 also, you see that they are all the same. US500. Can you see it? All of them, they are doing the same thing. So if I analyze US30, the same analysis I give on US30, we hold for US100, we hold for US500. Don't forget. So know that when I finish US30 now, you now say analyze US100. There's no need because they are the same thing, same analysis we hold for the two of them. Now let's look at this one very fast. The first indicator I will look at is maybe hybrid. Okay. And for the hybrid, it is not saying anything. Everything is set to the price is going up. So let's go to, although it's beginning to give us some signal, it's just that, I don't want to look at that. So let's look at H4 front. What is the H4 saying? Well, the same thing. The price is doing well. It's going up. No issues. Okay, so let's go to another one. Let's go to back crossing. This one is a little bit deep, so don't follow me here. I just want to see, okay, I've seen what I was looking for. The price did what it's supposed to do here for a buy. So buy it is. The price is doing well. Okay, so let's go to another strategy. Let's go to say Bollinger Band and see if there's a reversal around it. Bollinger Band. Okay, so there's nothing here also. We cannot count on anything here. Let's go to moving average itself. The moving average itself. There's nothing here also to look at. So I think if you're on a buy on US30, stick with your buy. Stick with your buy. If you're on a buy on US30, stay with it. Okay, you don't need to close it. But if you're on a sell, you may be on a long thing, right? So you might just, use stop loss or close your trade already. And of course, I can also look at the stochastic to see what the price is doing. Okay, so even if this stochastic is doing whatever it's doing, I'm not selling. All right, so pretty much there's no trade on US30 for now. I cannot buy and I cannot sell. At least I need to wait for further information. But for people that are already on the trade on a buy, stick with your buy. Don't move. And if you're on a sell, close your trade now or use stop loss, any of the two. Okay, if you're on a sell, you can just use this level as your stop loss. That's if you're on the sell already. Okay, you can just use this level as your stop loss. That's where you're going to hide your stop loss. If you're on a buy, you can close your trade when you get there and move on. If you don't have a trade yet, don't enter. I think I've addressed that. That's pretty clear. Okay, so let me look at the comment section. And of course, we can look at something else. Okay, don't suggest USDJPY again. There's no need because we have looked at that one. Somebody is asking, can I place a buy on USD card? I don't know, maybe you are with us, maybe you're against us. Me, I'm on a buy. So if you want to buy, you're welcome. Okay, so I cannot force your hand to buy now, can I? I don't think I can. Okay, so EUR/JPY, well, I think it should be the same thing with USDJPY analysis, which I've done already. So I don't like visiting what I've done. I don't know why people are dragging me back. I don't know. People like dragging yeah, EUR/JPY. I've not looked at it for a while, but I think it should be the same thing. Okay. I said if the candle closes buy, if the candle closes green on H4, then you can buy. I think that's what I said. I remember for the USD card, right? No, I don't want to look at this one. I'm sorry. I actually wanted to look at this. Okay, so for this one, H4 front. So we are still waiting for this candle to close. So I think it should be the same thing with USD/JPY. We're waiting for this candle to close. If it closes green, we buy. I think that's pretty much what I can say on USD EUR/JPY. All right. So let's go to another one. Somebody suggested something else. Give me a suggestion. What do you want me to look at, people? What do you want me to look at? Do fast, do fast. I've looked at GBP/USD already, haven't I? I think so. Okay, I don't think so. Okay, so let me go to GBP/USD. GBP/USD, 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 GBP/USD. Okay. Here we are, GBP/USD. Well, it's firing on all cylinders to the upside. But let's see if there's a way that the price will switch and go down. None, at least not now, except that it brought a candle that could be a reversal. Really, could be. Okay, so let's go to normal candlestick template and then I can show you. What I mean is there's a candle here in town and I'm going to put an arrow on it. It just formed like, I think it's candle 1. That candle is a spinning candle, right? A spinning candle have potential to reverse price. A spinning candle have potential to do what? To reverse price from the current trend. Okay, so now if you look closely on this candle, this spinning candle, the price after it, that's the candle that formed after it. Let me delete this one since you have seen it. This candle that is currently forming, I don't think it has gone below it. I don't think. Okay, so we might just have to place a sell stop around this level. Let me give you the level very fast. Okay, so let's do this. Let's do a sell stop around here. So if the price returns and gets to that side, it could just be a breakdown to the downside. So I don't want us to be cut off. Again, it's a strong trend for a buy. So if you want to enter as a seller, you need to be very careful. You need to see signals. And based on what the candle is saying, there could be signal very soon. Okay, there could be just maybe one technical thing that will happen, and of course the price will collapse. So I think we should be looking at sell stop for GBP/USD also. Okay, so based on this information, you can see that I'm not using any indicator for this one. I'm just telling you what I've seen that could actually stand the test of time. So sell stop I should do for GBP/USD at 1.29522. Okay, so I'm going to click on new order and I'm going to do sell stop for this one. sell stop 1.29522. And then I also put expiry if it doesn't trigger till now and maybe the next 5 candles, maybe the next 5 hours. So we are on 8 o'clock. So if you can go to 9, 10, 11, 12. So by 12, it doesn't trigger, I will close that trade and move on. Okay. So I've already placed my trade, right? And of course, I'm good to go, right? Good to go. Okay, so for give USD, I have a trade already and sell stop. So let me look at the comment section again. Oil inko, Oluwatosin your lesson. The way she as the oil. Okay. Oh yeah, now let's look at oil, crude oil, Eco-Robi. Okay, I've not looked at it for a while. So let's look at it. I might just have a trade there. I'm actually interested in trading oil too. So let's look at oil right now. Oil right now. Oil, Eco. Good. So for the oil front, I think I'll be going with buyers. So, but let me check. Let me be sure. Back crossing. What are you seeing? Okay, so this one has not said anything. It has not said anything. Oh no. I'm actually waiting to see a miracle here. Okay, let's look at D1. What is D1 saying? D1 is not saying anything also. Wow. But there's an opposite of what happened to gold here. Directly opposite of what happened to gold. That's kind of like a morning star. Or kind of like an evening star. Okay. Based on that information, what can I do? So I don't want to get it wrong, really. But there's a kind of like a buyer weapon somewhere around somewhere. Buyer weapon, right? I think I'm right. Oh, I love this. Well, I don't want to go with sellers on oil. Everybody look up. I'm on D1. Oh. I want to show you a candle. This one. Can you all see this candle? If you can see this candle, type yes. This candle that I put arrow under, if you can see it, type yes. Now, if you know you've seen it and you know what it means, tell me what does it mean? What's the name of that candle? Who can tell us the name of that candle? Dragonfly. I love this. Who is saying Haman? Are you Felix? You are right. The answer to that particular question is 100% dragonfly. Now, you need to know that dragonfly is a buyer weapon. It's a buyer weapon. It's not a seller weapon. Now, if it happens at the bottom of a trend, it means a lot. It means that there's 100, almost 100%, 95% chance of reversal. Now, if you look at what the price has been doing before the dragonfly, price has been falling steadily and steadily until there's a dragonfly. That's the last man standing. So for the price to go down, price needs to beat the low. And since price did not beat it on the time, and even after that one, there's a bullish engulfing. So I want to go with buyers with this one. That said, so it means that I can go to H4 and go and look for entry. So I can start with, for example, this. And the entry came around here for a buy. That's a buy zone. And so I think I'll be going with the buyers. For oil, go with buyers. If I can even do instant verification buy, I can do that. I can just do with 0.01. So that will be the second trade today that I've done instant execution on buy. So I'm buying crude oil. No stopping me now. And of course, I'm expected to make money with this one. So I'm on the buy on crude oil, right? I'm on the buy on USD card. I'm on a sell stop on GPS. I'm on a sell stop on which other one now? I think I have another one. Let me check. I'm on a sell stop on gold. Okay, so gold will give USD sell stop. Crude oil buy instantly and USD card buy instantly. Okay, so it's already 8:55 and I've analyzed a lot this morning, a lot. Okay, so if you're happy, I'm happy. And if you're not happy, you can let me know the reason. And then we can iron it. Okay, we can talk about it. So let me enable the channel now. And of course, I would like to hear some feedback on what people think about this analysis I've just done. And then, of course, we can, rub mind together and be safe. Now, for the crude oil, don't forget that the stop loss is going to be below. It could be below this place. I just put it there. It's wide. That's about 44 pips. but it's fine. All right. To be below that, please. All right. So let's go to comment section and talk to ourselves. I'm not going to analyze anything else except you want me to let me enable the channel. You want to speak, you raise up your hand, and of course I will allow you to talk to me. Okay, based on this analysis you have done, you have a question on it, I'll look at it. So let's start with Esther or Morigi. Esther, enable or mute yourself and speak to me. Go ahead. Everybody's hearing you. Esther.
Good morning, sir. Well done, work, sir.
Thank you very much, Madam Esther. Which location are you?
Fine, sir. What I observed during the British pound CPI about some days back last week, you know, I placed a sell stop and a buy stop. And unfortunately, the two of them just triggered. I was surprised.
There's nothing to be surprised on.
I was shocked. And I used the same piece to the
Omorigi, it's fine. There's nothing to be surprised by. You don't need to be surprised. Price can do anything. Okay, so if you trigger buy stop and sell stop, you're expected to have stop loss. In trading, there's what we call profit and loss.
Stop only for it to that was.
Well, I wasn't.
And I lost.
I was not.
Hello, sir.
Your line is skipping. Your line is breaking.
Okay, I said I was on a buy and sell stop during the Great British pound CPI some days back.
And then
so I observed that. Yes, sir. I observed that it picked the buy, so I deleted my sell stop only for it to later be a sell. And I lost 3K.
But then eventually the price went up. Okay, so
yes, sir.
In trading, there's what we call profit and loss. Okay, so you cannot get everything 100%. So sometimes price do that. Price do, you know, it's because why that one happen now? It's because there are some institutional traders that place a sell. There are some of them that place a buy. So they analyze differently. People that were watching, people that were waiting for the news, interpreted it differently. Some people said it was going to go down and they had big money. So when they place a sell, the price went in their direction. Some people say no, it should be on the buy side, and they place big money, bigger than your own, bigger than your own.
Yes, I know, sir.
The price also went up. So the price went with the buyer. So of course, I expected to have stop loss on your trade. So it's fine. So it's normal.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Well, yeah, thank you. Some other people who raise up their hand. Julius, let me hear from Julius. I don't think I've heard from Julius before. So Julius, what's up?
Yeah, good morning, sir.
Which location are you?
Good morning, sir. Calling from Port Harcourt. I'm from Port Harcourt.
How is Port Harcourt?
My own area is fine.
Very good. Okay.
Okay. So I've been following Rally for years now, but not quite been trading with it all this while. But just last week, it's like we changed my manager, so she called me. So I have to pick interest on it again. But my question on this one is that which instrument, your technical analysis, which instrument do you use predominantly? Which major instrument do you use?
Euro USD. Euro USD is my favorite.
No. Yes, Euro USD. Okay. And what about the indicator?
I use more than, how many indicators do I have? Let me check. I use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, it's plenty. You see them? And it's still going down. Oh.
Yes, it's plenty, but which one major? Because during the analysis, I'll be
depends on the one I use depends on the mood of the market. If for example, now let me give you an idea. If I use this one and I did not see trade, it did not give me a signal, right? Then I can switch to another one. I can switch to even the fresh pips. Okay, I can switch to this one. Okay, we also give this one for free. If it doesn't give me a signal, I can switch to another one. Okay, until I see something. Now, if I switch to all of them and there's no signal, my brother, I hand off. I don't do it again.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, no problem. That was I just wanted to know of the indicator and
Thank you
then
very much.
the instrument.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Let me go to Kurukeya. Come on, this name. Kurukeya. Yeah. Josephine, what's up?
Hello, sir. Good morning.
Josephine, Kurukeya.
Sir, good morning.
Which location are you?
Lagos, Ikorodu to be precise.
I don't think I've seen you before.
I'll stop attending the live classes. I normally join online.
Okay, you're welcome. So what's up this morning?
Okay, sir. I'm so happy for this class that we can join from our different locations. Like
Yes.
each day I join, I always pick something.
Yes.
Today, sir, the thing I want you to please show us is there was a time you were showing us based on the news that will be dropping tomorrow, CPI on card,
Yes.
and you say if we want to determine what the news will be like by tomorrow, that we should pick the first three. One was showing like neutral black, one was showing blue, one was showing red. Please, sir, can you just show us how we can use that to at least like deduce what tomorrow's news could be, in as much as it might not be 100% sure, but how can we calculate that based on using maybe 2-3 informations to know what the upcoming information, to predict the kind of what the upcoming information will be like? Please, sir.
Okay.
Because you highlighted it and you were like, if we should calculate it, but I don't really know. I'm sure I'm not the only one.
Yes,
I don't really know
understand.
how we can use
So
that information.
I think I still have some maybe 2 or 3 minutes to explain that. So let me open the calendar again.
Okay, sir.
In your presence, I'm going to go to, for example, July 16th.
Yeah.
And now I will switch back to my chart so that you can see my chart. And then
Okay.
I'll go to USD card. Fresh chart already, USD card. And while I'm here, I'll go to say 30 minutes. 30 minutes. I think 30 minutes is fine. I think so. I'll go to M30. And then I'll switch all the way back to history. Okay. And I think the date is July 16th.
16th. Yes.
Good. So I'll just go straight to July 16th on my chart. July 16th. This is July 16th. So on the July 16th, the thing was against card. Okay, you can see that the candle was green at that particular time.
Yeah.
This one. So the price went up straight. Good. So if you check this one, if you check, let's go back to here together. If you check here, you can see that on the July 16th, the thing was against card, right? It was negative for card. It means that card lost value and the price went up against card. So the same thing on the chart. So the same thing on the chart. You see that the price actually went against card, but then the card recovered a little bit. So there's a strategy you can use to actually manage and know those things. Anyway, that's a little bit advanced. But based on what happened, the price went up. So it was against card that day, and of course, we would have made money. So when the news is released, check. Obviously, if it is against card, then it's against card on the chart. That's number one. Then if you go to the second one or the second date, let's go back here and look at what the thing says. So on June 25th, it was in favor of card. So let's go back to the chart and check whether the price actually went in the direction of card on the USD card front. So June 15th, June 15, 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 June 15. Was this day? June 8? Or was it June 16? Let me check. Let me be sure of what I'm doing. June 25th, sorry. June 25th. So let's go back to here. June 25. June 25. Good. So on that day, it was in favor of card. And guess what? The price went massively in the direction of card instantly. So you can see this one. Can you see it? That one.
Yeah.
That was the arrow. So based on this information, what it means is that if the trade is in direction of card, then you should trade a sell. If it's not in the direction of card, you trade a buy. So it means that the news is according to as it's printed on the Forex Factory. It's also happened directly on the chart. So that day, or which is tomorrow, Now, let's go back to here because we are looking at tomorrow now. So tomorrow, based on this information, we are expecting, let me even check. Yeah, we're expecting 0.4. So which means that most likely tomorrow, this trade will be in favor of CAD, most likely. I'm already predicting it for you. Do you know why? Because you see, yes, because you see, there it was 2.3, we had 2.2. Oh, sorry. Let me go back to here. Here it was 0.0. We're looking for 0.6, but it went negative. 0.3, we're expecting 0.7, it went negative. 0.6, we're expecting 0.5, it came the same. 0.5, we're expecting 0.3, it came positive. 0.6, we're expecting 0.1, it came negative. So, but now, today, we're expecting, tomorrow, we're expecting 0.4. It actually might be positive for CAD. Even though it may not be up to 0.4, it might actually be positive for CAD. So most likely it could be in the direction of CAD. But if it doesn't come, okay, if it doesn't come like 0.3 or 0.2, if it now come like maybe minus 0 point something, then it could be in the direction of dollar. And of course, it means that CAD will lose money. But I don't want to assume what it is not. So let's wait for it to come up. But you have seen the way it is on the chart. If it is favorable, then it's favorable. If it is not favorable, it is not favorable. So you trade at that time when it is favorable or not favorable.
Okay, so there is nothing like maybe if there is any a calculation where we can sum up the 2 or the 3 past results and maybe get the average to determine, to predict what the tomorrow will be like. It doesn't happen here, right?
It doesn't happen here. But if you don't want to really calculate, there's something I normally do that favor me a lot. Okay, what I normally do is I wait. Let me go back. I will not look. What I normally do is I will not look at this page you're looking at. I will not even. In fact, at that 1:30, I will not come to Forex Factory to check anything. I'll just stay off the chart at that 1:30. But by 1:45, I'll place my trade, and this is what I normally do. So if you look at this June 25 now, for example, June 25, and then let me say that I paint. I don't know. I think I should just paint this part. June 25, then I'll click on M15. Okay, then I'll go back. Let me go back to history to June 25 very fast. Permit me, everybody. I think sorry. Let me just go to June 25. June 25. Where is June 25 now? June 25. Let me go to the front a little bit. June 25. I will be on M15, like I just told you now. June 20. Where is June 25? I think I painted it. June 25. Okay. Yeah, right here. So what I normally do is this. Once the news break by 1:30, I will not place a trade because I don't want to assume, because it takes time for the first one to refresh. But once the news closes, that's once this candle closes, this candle for the news, I'm going to put an arrow directly on it, this one. Once it closes, I'll place a buy. I do that a lot. Okay, so I would have placed my buy around, I think around here. Once this one closes, this is where my entry will be for a buy. Then my stop loss will be below this candle. Of course, my take profit is usually 10 pips. So I would have closed my trading profit and I would have moved on. That's what I normally do. Okay, so you can do that. It's a strategy. Yeah, that's one. Now, if you look at that same, if you go back to the calendar, where's calendar now? I think another one came when? Let me check. Let's check the date. Another one came, I think, around July 16th. So on the July 16th front, if I go back to my chart, I can also show you what I would have done. Okay, so if you go to the front now, July 15. Let's rush because of time. Sorry. July 15.
Rush. 15. July 16.
Yeah, okay, July 16. Okay, July 16. Let's rush there. July 16. Then we close. July 16th. July 11. July 11. July 16. July 12. July 13. July 16. Yeah, right here. So also I'll put it on that this same 15 minutes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for this candle to close. So the one with arrow, can you see it now? That's the one with arrow there. So once it closes, I'll place a sell. That's what I will do. Okay, so I'll just place a sell around here. That's where I will enter sell. And then my stop loss will be above the candle itself or above the recent high. Of course, my take profit will be just 10 pips. 10 pips. So if I enter on a standard volume, stop loss, sorry, take profit 10 pips. So if I enter on the standard volume, between here and here, I would have made $100. Then I'll close my trade. That's what I do. I do that a lot. So if you are not comfortable with looking for the signal itself or looking or waiting for the results to come out on Forex Factory, you can just do this simple analysis. Technically, it's technical. And of course, you can still win. I win a lot with it. If I do 20 trades, I should be able to win 18. Maybe 2 will be a lot. Okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. So I want to appreciate everybody. If you have been blessed, just type yes. And of course, I'll see you again when I see you again. Next Monday, it will be my turn, but tomorrow, don't forget 8 o'clock, be here. And of course, somebody else, another analyst from Ibadan or Port Harcourt or Abuja, will be here to actually do justice to this training. I want to appreciate everybody. Bye-bye.